All right, there you have it. The amazing, wonderful, sultrous-sounding, voluptuous voice right there of D-Sisive as he sings "Here Comes Santa Claus," and we've got him on the air right now.
Hi,
D-Sisive, how's it going?
Merry Christmas. How are you?
I'm doing very good, man. I'm enjoying these new Christmas tunes here. Are you thinking about going caroling this year?
No, not this year. Because my agent is telling me to kind of like hold back because this is like my new direction, and it's starting to like blow up. So if I go caroling, then that would equal me like performing for free, and that's just not something that I'm
can't
interested
happen.
in. Not with the Christmas songs, because it's a real solid like cash cow for me. So I'm not trying to like ruin it or devalue it in any way.
I feel you, man.
My first show ever was in like a huge auditorium. So going caroling, it's like you're just like giving it away, and I'm not about that. I'm not about that life.
No, you got to make the money. You got to make the money.
Yeah.
The big dollars are in the theater.
Christmas stuff. Yeah, it's true. Like I give away albums all the time and music for free, but this Christmas stuff, it's like it's sacred. It's like what it took me a while to find the voice and to figure it out, but it's truly what I'm here to do. Rapping has now become secondary. Crooning is now like my number one priority.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. I'm excited to hear some more. Like when I heard this, I really felt as a listener, I was like, finally something that I can sing along to, that I feel like I can really connect with. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to sing along. I can't sing along with these other R&B singers and stuff. They're not at my same cadence, you know. So I feel like when you got on the mic with this album, you really put together a masterpiece for the average folk. You know, for people like me. So I appreciate that.
Like, I really wanted to, like, find a perfect balance between, like, because, you know, the Christmas songs are old and we all grew up with them. So I wanted to put a modern twist on them. So I wanted it to be like the classics meet Nelly. Like, those were my two, like, major inspirations with this project. Like, so I wanted to tackle the Christmas classics, but I didn't want to do it like the old Bing Crosby style. And I'm just like, okay, well, who's closest to me? And obviously that's Nelly. So I feel like and oddly, I got like an email from Nelly a couple of days after I released this record, which was crazy. And now we're talking about doing a project together, just based off of this Christmas album.
That is unbelievable. Nelly in the mix as well. I feel like R. Kelly could get involved in something like this as well. Like his kind of voice delivered with yours, you know, you could do like a duet kind of thing.
Yeah, like a trio, like me, him, and Nelly.
Yes, I like it. You guys could be like a new like super group of R&B singers.
Yeah, I think that would be great. And I think it would sell, because now I'm all about like the money. And it's just like the Nelly song, hey, it must be the money. So it always comes like full circle back to Nelly. Nelly, if you're listening, I know that I told you I was going to be on tonight. So, you know, just want to give a shout out to Nelly. And, I'll be seeing you soon. I'm flying out to Atlanta in about a week and a half to work with Nelly. So I'm letting too much out. That's
crazy, man. I feel like I need to tweet him right now. I need to tweet Nelly and hashtag Nelly D-Sisive new project. I like this.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Be the one to break it. You could break it.
This is huge. I mean, for our station, we're, you know, just CFRU 93.3, and we're ready to break the next big hits in this industry. And we feel like that's you, D-Sisive, because you got this sound, and I'm really excited about this new transition into your whole career. I mean, the rap was okay for you, and that was great. That was a good lane, but I feel like now you struck something. This is the gold. This is the moneymaker. This kind of stuff is the stuff that sells albums. You can tell your emotion while you're delivering it. Like, what really got you onto this feeling where you can connect with your singing voice again?
Well, it's just like it's always been, you know, I'm an underground artist, and I used to make underground hip hop and you know, and it's cool. And I did, you know, 11, 12 albums, and I definitely set a good foundation for myself and built an excellent fan base. But there just comes a time where you're like, you got to make that money, right? And I'm not trying to get all business with you, but you know, I was hanging out with Russell Simmons about 2 months ago, and he's like, "Hey man, you know, I'm really feeling everything you've done, everything you've contributed to hip hop, but you got to make that money." And I'm just like, "Why? Yeah, I know, but I just don't want to alienate my fans in any way." And he goes, "It's not about the fans." He goes, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to answer me without like thinking about it. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, "Who's your favorite artist?" And then I went, boom, Nelly. And then he went, exactly. And I was like, I never thought about it like that before.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's some knowledge that he's dropping on you. That's
industry
serious
knowledge. You know, and that's a guy who he's like the birth of hip hop, Def Jam Records. You know, so like what better person to take that advice from?
Yeah, you got to listen to those kind of things. I mean,
yeah.
that's the kind of advice that will definitely skyrocket your career into the next level. Some people think that it's not the people that you know that, you know, take you to that next level, but I think it truly is, because they have that extra knowledge, that like you said, industry knowledge, you know, because they've got their eyes and ears in that in the mainstream sound. They really know what it takes to make a hit.
100%, but I am going to tell you, while we're talking about advice, I think it's important for me to all my listeners out there and all my fans, I'm going to give you secondhand advice that I once was given to me by my homeboy Puff Daddy. He once told me, "Look, D, more money, more problems." He told me that, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm underground. That will never affect me ever. I drop a Christmas album, boom.
Uh-oh. You got problems.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I made more money, then came the more problems.
Well, more problems. Speaking of more problems, we can't dance around this subject here any longer. Yeah. I need to know about this situation with Michael Buble here. I've been seeing some of the posts, some of the tweets, and the retweets, and all this stuff. I really I want to know from your hand firsthand, what's it like being attacked by somebody like this, and just like straight trying to defame you, and he's coming at you with lawyers now, and trying to make you have a contest to sell 4 million albums? What is this all about?
Well, it's crazy because it's unlike anything I've experienced. And, you know, when I was a kid, a lot of people don't know that I started making music, recording in like 95 when I was 15 years old. I've been around for a while. Like, majority of my fans know me from like 2008 on, when I released the book, because I took, you know, a couple years break. But I've been around forever. And I remember being like 15 and looking up to guys like Choclair, Socrates, Cardinal, like Infinite, guys that were doing it like big for Toronto and Canada. And I always dreamed about being down with them, and that, like, I would fantasize about it, like the movie Rockstar, Mark Wahlberg. Like, that's what I wished, and I had those when I was like 15 years old. And then in 2008, I found my voice. I released the book. I started to get critical acclaim, and the more I like proved myself, the more friendships I developed. Like, I worked with Socrates, like him and I are friends. I work with Choclair, so I got to do, like, you know, the fanboy things that I've always dreamed about. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is amazing. And, you know, just like, it's the kind of shit that teenage, and when I mention teenage me, like, can I swear? Is that okay? Or is that bad? I won't swear.
we could swear off air, but yeah, on here
I don't want you to get fined. So, where was I? So yeah, I'm not trying to belittle anyone when I say the teenage me, but like, if you were to tell the teenage me that one day you'd be working with your idols, I would have never believed it, but then it came true. So then, and that's based off of what I've built on an underground level. But when I finally broke into the mainstream with my Christmas album, mm-hmm. out comes another one of my idols, Michael Buble, but not in the way that I wanted or expected it. And it's weird because everyone always talks about how, you know, he's got a great sense of humor, and if you watch him, he's hilarious. But like, not even everyone's saying it, I'm saying it. Like, I remember when he was blowing up, I never understood it because I was just like, well, this is kind of like Sinatra type, crooning. But then when you see him live, you totally get it. Like, he's very charismatic, and, you know, just seems like a really good dude. So when he first sent me the first email, it's just like, I was so taken aback because, like, I'm a fan of that guy. And I still am. Even, you know, the strife and pain that he's put me through the past week, I'm still a fan of his, but I just, like, I am still in super shock. Because, like, okay, he ran the Christmas game, but he's not the only person to ever release a Christmas album. You know, that's like Socrates attacking me for releasing a hip-hop album. Like, you can't stake claim in that, even if you're, like, a legend. You can't, like, and I will admit, you know, Buble runs Christmas. Like, he just snatched it right out of Boyz II Men's pockets. Like, Boyz II Men had the Christmas game on lock until Buble came around, and he just, like, ripped it out of their chests. And I respect that. But, like, you got to have some respect for the younger generation. Like, and I wasn't even trying to mess with Buble's legacy. Like, I'm just trying to contribute to the game. Just like I love hip-hop and I worship hip-hop. And, you know, I want to just give my contribution to something that I love. And that's how I was with the Christmas game. But then Buble just wasn't having it. Like, the ego on that guy is massive. So he started emailing me, telling me, you know, you got to pull the record off the internet because only I can have Christmas albums. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. And then he's, like, photoshopping pictures of him and my kid. And he just,
I saw that. That was despicable.
It just got crazy. And then, like, he found a similar picture of him and I wearing the exact same suit in the same pose. Like him, I don't know, I guess him doing a concert. And the other picture was me live at the New Market Cultural Arts Center. And that was, like, me on stage. I guess we wore the same suit that we bought from International Clothers on Orpheus Road, and he attacked me for, like, using his body on the cover. And it's like, dude, that's not your body. So he got his lawyers, Salino and Barnes.
I saw that. I got it right in front of me here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like crazy. And, like, it was like, and for me to receive an official legal document like that, like, I've been sued before. I was sued by Lamont Dozier for Nobody with a Notepad. And I remember that was, like, such a painful time. And that, like, sucked because, like, I admit I didn't clear the sample. You know, like, I totally, during that whole back and forth, I took my lumps and I owned up. But, like, this one, it's just like, dude, we're wearing the same suit. We have the same body. You can't, like, I didn't take your body, dude. Like, we're both, like, slender, muscular men. And when he just came at me and got his lawyers, like, he couldn't even handle it, like...
Man to man. No.
Dude, like, come on, man. You're taking... And, like, you're rich, bro. Like, and I'm just, like, new rich because of my Christmas album. Like, I'm just new money. But he's got, like... He's been paid forever. But then, like, to make me have to go hire a lawyer, it's just like, dude, come on, man. So, I don't even know. It's all... And then, today, so... I issue the challenge that I'm going to surpass... I'm going to sell 4 million albums in 2 days, and I'm at about 2 million. I'm at the halfway mark, but I still have another.
Congratulations, that's huge.
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
huge.
Well,
I contributed, definitely.
Yeah, so it's already double platinum in America, and you know, I still got 2 million to go. Still got a long road ahead of me for over the next 24 hours, and I just lost track of time. I'm so, like, scatterbrained right now and upset. But, like, so I issue the challenge. Okay, yeah. I issue the challenge. His lawyer accepts it. His lawyer Barnes accepts it. And then today, he releases his Christmas album for free on Google Play. Like, totally, like, blindsiding me. It's just like he had this plan all along. And he's playing it dirty. It's like, dude, you've already sold 4 million. But then he probably checked my SoundScan numbers, saw that I was creeping up, that I sold 2 million albums in one day. And then he just does this, like, so I don't know if it's going to affect my sales. I haven't heard back from Russell Simmons yet, or Nelly, because Nelly has a SoundScan password that we use. I haven't heard back from him yet, so I don't know. I just don't know.
That's a scary situation. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Like, that was just a dirtbag move for him to do that. I mean, that's like your music's already out there. doing so much and people are paying for it, then for him to go with the audacity to say, hey, right now while Decisive's trying to make this quota, I'm gonna go and toss this out in his face and try and steal his thunder right there, and that's just unprofessional. I think from a person of him that he'd have a little bit more class,
dude. So it's like I'm hanging out in Seattle with Macklemore and Brian Lewis, and we're just at the Seattle hot dog place. And Macklemore's like, dude, man, start your own label. Go independent. You'll take all that money. Look what I did. So with this Christmas album, that's what I did. And the way I look at what Buble did is like he's taking food out of my kid's mouth. Like, I just sold 2 million albums in one day, right? I get all the money. So 2 million times 5. I just made $10 million in my PayPal account. I have $10 million sitting in my PayPal account. But, like, and once you take away all, like, the marketing and the pressing and the mastering, I have, like, $9,990,000 in my PayPal account. And, like, I'm supposed to make $20 million if I sell the $4 million, but, like, he's taking food out of my kid. No, am I doing the math right? 2 million times 5, 10 million. Yeah, I'm supposed to walk away with $20 million. And... hold on, I'm in the rain. I'm getting rained on. I'm going inside now. But yeah, so he's like taking food out of my kid's mouth. Like, I should have $20 million. What if my sales stall? Now, I only have $10 million in my PayPal account.
That's just not going to cut it, especially around this time of year.
Robbie?
That's not gonna cut it, especially when you need to get your baby needs to get some cool toys for Christmas and stuff. It's not right.
How am I going to send my kid to DeVry? How?
I don't know. And you've been saving up for that Lamborghini?
Yeah. I'm just talking on the phone 1 second. Yeah. Hello?
Is that Buble's girlfriend?
Sorry? Huh?
I said, was that Buble's girlfriend? No.
Oh, no, it's a 5-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The little one.
Yeah, he's a little boy. Hold on, I'm going to take this to another room. So you're getting the real me. This is real life, not rap life.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas Eve, by the way, man. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Santa is coming tonight.
Sorry?
Santa is coming tonight. That little 5-year-old will be very happy.
Yeah, well, maybe Buble is going to sabotage that as well. He's already done enough.
Evil Buble.
Yeah.
Evil.
Evil Buble.
Huh, excuse me. Evil Buble.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just don't know where to go from here.
I'm worried. I'm scared, especially with the lawyers getting involved and Barnes. Like, that's a strong one right there, and they could do some damage to you, man. But we're still going to be here playing the records as usual, of course.
Thanks,
supporting you through this fight.
Yeah, thank you, man. That means a lot to me, because it is a tough time for me. But I know I have the support of my fans.
Yes.
Like my fans who have been there from day one, just not the heads that have hopped on.
The fans,
like
brother.
The Christmas success, yeah.
I know. There is a lot of those, and you're going to get that from time to time making those kind of records. But hey, they're also going to be a new fan base to you, and I'm sure you'll learn to embrace their groupie love.
100%. 100%.
Yes. The Christmas. The album is out. It's in stores. You can get it. Help him get that extra $2 million. Okay, yeah. We say screw Buble, and we are going to get that $2 million extra. We're going to make it $4 million. Beat him for all-time sales records of a Christmas album. D-Sisive.
Thank you so much. Let's do this.
Deadly stuff, man. Wicked interview. I appreciate it so much. We got a lot of insight there as to what was really going on behind the scenes. And like I said, man, I feel sorry for you, but at the same time, congratulations. You know what I mean? The PayPal count is up, and it's only going to climb from here. And especially now you're in this lane. It's, things are looking up.
Thanks, man. Nice. And we'll just see where we're at tomorrow night. Hopefully we hit that 4 mil and shut Buble up forever.
That's what's up, man. I like it. All right. Much respects. One love.
All right. Thanks, bro.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.